Welcome back to my Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary video series, and today we are going to be starting the Twisted rank. So first up is Twisted 1, Moonwalk. Welcome to the Twisted rank. The Lemmings in this rank walk backwards, however they still perform skills in the direction their eyes are facing. And yes, you will see that the level title of Moonwalk is actually pretty appropriate for this once you see what happens. So, first timing up will build. Yes, so notice that the Lemmings walking backwards. So that's exactly what is meant by Moonwalk, which was basically a dance technique that was popularized by the great Michael Jackson. He did the Moonwalk in one of his songs. I believe it was Billie Jean. And yeah, it's basically it's done in such a way such that it essentially makes it look like you are walking backwards, or like gliding slash sliding backwards. Yeah, there's a certain technique to it, but I have no idea how to do it. I tried it a couple of times myself, and I do not know how to do it. So ask someone that knows how to do it, and he or she can probably show you. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, they just walk backwards. But like the pretext says, whenever you give a Lemming a skill, they simply perform the skill in the direction that they are facing. Yeah, despite the fact they're walking backwards. And so yes, there's a wall at the very far end, so they're just gonna simply turn around and walk backwards in the other direction. And this will help us build in the direction of the exit. So now you see they are facing to the right, but they are walking backwards. Alrighty, and then we'll go ahead and stack. Yeah, so after finishing the stack, Lemming just simply walks backward, but still facing to the left. Therefore, we can't use him to build to the exit. Instead, we need to use one of the Lemmings that is going to the right. Or going to the right, facing the right, sorry. Yeah, even though they're walking backwards. Yep, and then everyone would just simply walk backwards into the exit. As strange as it seems. Pretty fun one to see in action, though. You gotta admit. Alright, so that was a very nice level to start the Twisted rank. So now we have Twisted 2, Bend Over Backwards. This one I remember being a nice one as well. Alright, so at the start, after one Lemming, I go ahead and max out the release rate. Okay, so everybody gets a glider, but the first Lemming that was out. Yeah, and now he gets a glider, so that he can glide on here. Okay, and then we go ahead and stack with the first Lemming that lands. Yeah, unfortunately, the stack is high enough so that nobody is able to slip back out to the right. Yes, and then I go ahead and bash the stack away. Yeah, unfortunately at that time, so let me show that again. Yeah, fortunately at that time, everybody has already turned around the stack. So I bash, and then I give him a swimmer. Yeah, look at him swim backwards. That's pretty fun, isn't it? Help! Help! I can't swim! Help me! Yep. And then upon hitting the solid side, level side, yeah, then he faces the other way, but is swimming backwards. So pretty fun to see in action. Lots of fun. So had a climber left over there. Truthfully, it might have been the case where it's possible to have him start climbing the stack after he finishes, but I don't know. I don't remember that if it works that way though. Anyway, Twisted 3, I got your back. Yeah, let's hope so. We certainly don't want to befall any of these Lemmings. Ooh, very loud track here. Alright, go ahead and build. And then same thing with the next Lemming that slips past the builder staircase. And then same thing with the next one. Essentially the point here is that we're making a builder wall. Okay, and then before he steps out, yeah, because at this point the builder wall isn't thick enough, so therefore we need to dig with him. Okay, then we go ahead and build to cancel him. Okay, so now this is the wall is thick enough here. And then with the second lemming, no, I'm sorry, the first lemming that started walking backwards, since he finished building his staircase, we go ahead and dig. Yeah, and we dig at a place where the other two builders will be able to fall through. Yeah, and they will be able to turn around. And that's already it. Very, very nice level here. But I can certainly see that it can be challenging though. But here you are allowed to lose one, but here it's a save all solution. Alrighty, Twisted 4. Run up through the wall. Okay, I believe I remember this one also being a nice one as well. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've seen the levels to these, the solutions to these levels. Yeah, and another very loud Amiga track here. Thunder Bridge is falling down. Yeah, it's too bad that there's no slider for the volume in the settings. So unfortunately, I do not know how to fix the very loud music. But it's only a concern when the Amiga tracks are playing though. Alrighty, so after walking backwards for a bit, then we go ahead and build. Okay, and then we go ahead and dig here. Yeah, and then build once he's low enough. Yeah, so now this wall is high enough so that nobody is able to slip out to the left. Alrighty, and then with a lemming that's still facing to the left, yeah, we go ahead and dig. Yeah, so here we should start building. There we go. Yeah, and this way, the future lemmings start coming in, yeah, they won't spot. Unfortunately, there's a hole here so that they can still fall into the digger bit. Yeah, and then with the digger, we go ahead and mine, and that's it. So, several skills left over here. Oh, and what did I do? Oh, and I just cloned somebody. Yeah, so that the save requirement can be met. Alrighty, Twisted 5, To Hell in a Handbasket. Another very nice one, but quite a tricky one, yeah, despite there being only 3 skill types. Which one was this one? Was this Twisted 5? Yes. Okay, so we had 2 entrances here. Yeah, and another very loud Amiga track. So first let me out the right entrance will dig. Okay, and then after the digger's low enough, then we go ahead and batch. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and build with the first lemming from the left entrance. This will cause him to turn around so that he can build towards the right. Okay, and then with the next lemming that comes, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bash. Okay, and this builder doesn't quite finish on time before someone can slip by, so we go ahead and build with the next lemming that comes. Alrighty, then we go ahead and max out the release rate. Yeah, it's a pretty long basher section. Let me see. I don't understand what that builder is for, actually. Oh, I know why. Because basically, if we allow the basher to finish, then he's just gonna fall down and then start walking backwards towards the right. Yeah, and we don't want that because we need to save everyone here. So let me go ahead and show that again. So after the basher has broken through, then we quickly cancel him with a builder. Yeah, in this way, yeah, then he starts facing to the right. Yeah, and starts walking backwards. Yeah, into the exit, and that's it. So that's why that builder is necessary. And yes, I gotta say this gimmick is pretty fun to watch in action, but at the same time, it can also be quite confusing. So let's just say that, like, if you want lemmings to go into the exit, you need to make sure that they are facing the other way. So, for example, if there's an exit on the left and you want the lemmings to get into the exit, then you need to make sure they're facing to the right first. But anyway, and similarly, if the exit is on the right, yeah, then you need to make sure that the lemmings are facing to the left. Alrighty, but anyway, Twisted 6, Flipping the Script. Twisted 6. This one, I think I backrouted this. Alright, so some Lemmings to the tribe's music here. So we start out with 2 entrances, 1 on each side, and also a 99 release rate. Alright, so let's see what happens here. So, second Lemming was stone. Yeah, but fortunately we do it at a point where the stoner still connects to the ground here. So this effectively contains the left crowd. Okay, so I think they just simply stay put for a while. Alright, and then the first Lemming on the right will stone. Yeah, letting 2 slip on by. Oh, and what did I do? Okay, then I start digging here. I think that's just simply to bash them out later. And yes, one Lemming gets caught to the evil eyes trap. And the other one is close by enough so that he's able to slip by without getting killed as well. Okay, and then, yeah, I apparently used the digger to start bashing. So apparently I allowed him to turn around and face the right first. Yeah, before I assigned the digger to him. Because now I just simply bashed him out. Oh, and also, I think there was a reason why I did it late. Yes, so I pretty much done it after everyone has turned back to the right. Oop. What happened here? Okay, then I dig with the first Lemming on the left entrance when he's facing to the right. Yeah, this guy would just go on to the exit. Alright, and then we simply mine the crowd out, and that is it already. Yep, so I did mirror. Yeah, I severely backrouted this, it appears. There's several skills left over here. Yeah, but certainly quite a nice level, but it can certainly be difficult. Alrighty, Twisted 7, face the danger. Okay, this one I think I remember being difficult. Yeah, this one took me some time before I solved it. Oh, and I actually had 2 replays here. Why do I have 2 replays? Let me go ahead and try the first one. I might even show the second one later. Yeah, and another very loud Amiga track. Alrighty, so only 1 entrance this time. Alrighty, first Lemming that turns back to the left. Or rather, faces the left. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The second Lemming that turns back to face the left will start building. The other one will go on. We'll keep going backwards. Slowly and slowly towards the lava pit here. Then we go ahead and dig with him. Yep, and once low enough, then we go ahead and build. Alrighty. So let's see, what happens here? Let me see. Okay, first Lemming that goes back towards the right. Yeah, we'll start building. And yes. And then with one of the Lemmings in the crowd, we go ahead and dig the staircase away. So everyone is contained, and then yeah, so that only 1 Lemming goes on. Yeah, the builder that just finished will slowly go back towards the right. Backwards, that is. Alrighty, so just before the Lemming jumps in the lava, we go ahead and clone him. So now we have a Lemming facing the left. Yeah, who we're going to use to start platforming across. So we use both our platformers, and now we use our builders. So, let me see. Okay, so I use 3 builders here, and 2 platformers. Oh. Okay, and then at this time I go ahead and release the crowd with a builder. Oh, and that's already it here. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and load up the second replay, because I am actually curious as to what that is. Yeah, let's see how this one differs. Okay, so I have the second Lemming build again. Okay, dig down here. And then build to cancel him. Okay. Then build up. Dig away the staircase. Yeah, so that only one goes on by. Okay, clone, and then platform, build, build, build. And then build to release the crowd. Yeah, so this replay is the exact same. Okay, so I don't know why I have two replays then. Maybe I just like happen to like I just so happened to redo the level, and it just happened to run my replay or something, and upon being a success, it just saved it as well. I don't know. Anyway, Twisted 8, the lab re-rent. Okay. This one, I think I remember also finding difficult as well, but it's a pretty nice puzzle. Particularly since we have like I think it's a radiation object. So first timing output build. Okay, and then he keeps on building. Then first timing that is facing left, we'll go ahead and build. Okay, and then with the lemming that's up on the builder staircase, I'll go ahead and mine with him. Yeah, basically to give the builder enough time to see off the gap. Okay, and then he just keeps on building. Okay, some more building here. And more, and more. Oh. So basically, at some point, I cut off the staircase. There we go. So I just mined through it. And yes, upon hitting the wall, yeah, he turns around. Yeah, and starts walking backwards towards the left. So now he's able to get up here. And then we give him a floater. Okay, and then we start building when we get to up around here. Okay, and then one more builder. And then we're going to go ahead and bash through the ceiling here. Then platform. Yeah, use two platformers. Now he starts walking towards the left again. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and dig down. Too much time skip there. And then go ahead and build once he's low enough. And let's see. So at this time, I go ahead and build the crowd out. Yeah, and then dig. Yeah, and that's already it. So here, I'm wondering if the intention was to go to the one-way wall. And since I bypassed there, it seems to be a back route then. So I gotta say, this was a pretty nice puzzle. Yeah, of how to avoid the radiation object at the very beginning, and then just figure out the rest of the puzzle over here. And yes, while the replay was going on, I realized that remark that has to be made here, and that is, yeah, definitely do not confuse this gimmick with the one from the previous rank. Yeah, although they are similar in some ways, yeah, they can be, some confusion can result. So, for one thing, the gimmick in the previous rank was turn on a sign, meaning when you assign a skill, the lemming reverses direction before performing the skill. Yeah, and yeah, so basically, when you assign a skill, the lemming turns around and then performs the skill in the opposite direction. Here, however, lemmings are walking backwards, but they still perform the skill in the direction they are facing. But here, they don't reverse direction. So those are the key differences between the gimmicks. But because they are nearly similar in many ways, yeah, I guess that's the reason for putting the two ranks next to each other here. Yeah, just so that they don't get confusing later on. And I gotta say, this was a pretty good decision. Yeah, at least for the pack. Alrighty, Twisted 9, Hero and Sidekick. This one was another pretty good one from what I remember, I think. If I remember correctly, isn't this also a one of everything? Yeah, it's a one of everything. Alrighty. and one screener as well. Okay, first Lemming that drops down, he will immediately start bashing. And then upon breaking through, we're gonna go ahead and immediately platform across. Okay, and then first Lemming, yeah, he's gonna go ahead and stack. And then we also give him a swimmer skill as well. Yes, and then we're gonna go ahead and mine with the next Lemming before he slips out of the stack. Yeah, because at this release rate, yeah, unfortunately one Lemming will be able to slip by. Yeah, which is not the case in new formats Neo Lemmicks, as the release rates work differently. So we go ahead and mine with him. Yeah, the stacker in the meantime will fall into the water, start swimming. Yeah, here he's just swimming backwards. Okay, then I go ahead and bomb the next Lemming that falls into the miner tunnel here to stop the miner. And let me see what else happened. Okay, the platformer starts walking backwards now. So bomb here. And oh yes, one Lemming does slip out of the miner tunnel. So yes, that allows him to gives him a head start to like dig to the exit. Yeah, and we do it before he slips past the exit. Yeah, as we want everyone to be facing the right. Yeah, and essentially they'll be walking backwards into the exit. Finally, all that's left to do is to build a crowd out, and that's it. So very, very nice level here. Really, really love it. Alrighty, and the final level of Twisted 10, Rite of Passage. Good thing the music doesn't run backwards as well, right? Yep, I would agree there.
Let's go.
Yeah, there's definitely been some backmasking of some pretty popular songs. Yeah, at least it doesn't happen here. Although, that could be a fun thing to do. But anyway. Oh boy, can's pretty loud here. Okay, this one I think I'm finding a little difficult. Or rather, it can be hard. But it's really not that hard as long as you know what you're doing here. So, first Lemming will build. Yeah. The one that goes out to the left here. Yeah, so he turns around, and then we start building. To this bone piece of terrain. I think that's what it is. And then here we're going to go ahead and dig. Okay, and then we build once he's low enough. So, yes. When the next Lemming that gets to around here, we go ahead and start building. Yeah, because he doesn't quite... Well, I guess, yeah, I guess technically he will finish on time before he can slip by. So it doesn't really matter if we don't assign him here at this time. But anyway, we go ahead and build. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and give this Lemming a climber. So yes, I think the most confusing thing with this gimmick is how climbers work. So even though he was facing in the opposite direction, he's still able to climb up a wall. I think that's what I found confusing about the gimmick. Okay, and then we go ahead and mine here. Yeah, basically down to the crowd. Yeah, and then we go ahead and dig. Doesn't really matter where you dig here. Yeah, eventually the Lemmings will walk into the exit. Or rather, slide into the exit. Air quotes. So they're technically not walking into it. Yeah, in the designated direction they're supposed to be facing. And then finally, all that's left to do is to mine this crowd out. And that's it, I believe. Yep, that appears to be it. Then I just max out the release rate and we're done. Well, in this case, they do like a direct drop into the exit. So technically they aren't sliding. They are simply dropping into the exit. And now your Lemmings can walk straight again, too. Alrighty, so that finishes up the Twister rank and brings us to the next rank, which is Whimsical. So that will be covered in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video of the Lemmings with Gimmicks level solving commentary video series, and I'll see you all next time.